What are some secrets that men will never tell women? Yes. I definitely use those decorative towels that shall not be used. Who puts a towel right next to the sink for it to not be used? That was a decorative sink. I can't hear you from the other room. And don't say I have a headache, say can you fetch me an ibuprofen? Don't say the TV is loud, say turn down the TV. Also, I don't have strong preferences for food unless it's steak night, so when I say I don't know, what do you want for dinner? I mean it. When I suggest 3 or 4 things, and you say no to all of them, it's your turn to figure out the menu. Nice try. I am not falling for this one again. You're not supposed to tell them that either. Crap. Is my man card suspended again? We've all misplaced our 10mm socket. That thing you told us to be careful with. We broke it but fixed it before you got home. Why must you fill our home with so many tiny, valuable things that are so easy for a dumb lump like me to break? When I sit there looking like I'm annoyed, I'm just thinking of something stupid that I'd rather not explain it. We truly don't know why you're upset sometimes. And it doesn't mean we don't care. I'm just glad I've gotten to the point with my girlfriend that I can just say I don't understand why you are upset and actually get an explanation. It doesn't mean we agree instantly, but it at least outlines what needs to be discussed. If we've just started dating, I might not be that forthcoming with my feelings. But that doesn't mean I'm not interested. Sometimes it's because I don't know how you feel, and am afraid of being knocked back. That's something I'm trying to work on. And I know it can cause a bit of an impasse if the other person is also afraid of getting hurt. I'm not nearly as confident as I act. Here's the thing though. Acting confident and being confident are essentially the same thing. Fake it till you make it, man. I like it when a woman rests her head on my shoulder or chest. Not sexual or romantic. It just makes me feel like I matter and/or is a reminder that I do. Funny. I like doing that platonically. Friends. I imagine most guys will like that either way, but I'd suggest making it very clear it's not romantic. I'm not talking huge, obvious hints here. I mean clear for a man, haha. The sick-ass kung fu brawl I'm imagining when we're online at the post office. I can confidently say that if you're ever wondering at any given time what I'm thinking about in a public place, it's almost definitely what I would do if everyone I see attacked me. I work in a kitchen, so the scenario usually involves backing up on the line so people can only approach from one direction and then dual-wielding chef knives. Or maybe use a 25-pound salmon as a blunt weapon. Or ladlefuls of hot oil to the face. We can be very insecure about telling you how we feel. I don't let anyone in to know how I feel. When asked what are you thinking about? And I say nothing, there are 3 options. 1. I was actually thinking of nothing. 2. Something completely absurd that I either cannot put into words or am embarrassed to say. 3. I forgot as soon as you asked me. We aren't always horny and don't control most of our boners. Most of them are just my dick being mean and putting me in an awkward situation. So your dick being a dick. I am male. I like hugs. It annoys me that you say you don't want fries but then take mine. I mean, what the fuck? Here you go. Every guy has a story on how they started masturbating and one it's never the normal way they do it now. 2 chances are it's real embarrassing, so they won't tell you. Top secret information. This applies to women as well. And women had to do it quietly for years under their parents' roof too. So if you expect her to make sex noises, there's no excuse for you not to as well. We don't actually scratch our balls. It's more of a pinch and roll. Pro tip. Stretch the sack skin with your thumb and middle finger and use your index finger to scratch the itch zone. Works better than pinch and roll. When you're alone, of course. LOL. I found it works better in public. And with all 20 nails. If I ask you to repeat yourself, it means I didn't fucking hear you, not that I'm not listening. Sometimes it just means my brain is slow today and I had to hear it twice to understand all the words. Oh man. I hate that. Lost in thought or spacing out and someone says something to you and you hear it, but don't understand it? Then you ask them to repeat themselves and before they even start you suddenly realize what they said. I only lasted 25 minutes because I jacked it earlier today. No matter how ugly you think you look, there's always a guy that thinks you look amazing. On the flip side, no matter how hot you think you are, there's always someone that would disagree. I don't give a fuck about the color of those towels. I really don't give a shit half the time. Attraction and desire towards for us is more attractive than anything you can say, do or wear. I don't know how women feel about this, but we get rarely hugged. So every hug would make our day brighter. Just be sure to clarify that you're just friends if the guy takes the hug the wrong way. Agreed. Hugs from the opposite sex, of the same age group as me, are very rare. What kind of porn they actually watch? We use the same towels for our face on our balls. After a shower. In that order. Yes. I thought everyone used one towel. How itchy our balls are. Sometimes. Sometimes. If I accidentally touch them, they immediately switch to 10,000 mosquito bite mode. We have a mental block to express our feelings. Lots of things to lose. If your male partner hasn't been the little spoon, I'd recommend you try it. This is more directed towards certain guys who are too masculine to be the little spoon or at least try. Girl here. Sometimes I like to be big spoon just cause it's like I'm holding a giant teddy bear and you can ninja out more easily when the bed gets hot and you just want to pass out. Yeah, sex is cool. But have you ever grinned so much in a video game with the boys you are all gods at it? I thought so. It's not a story the men would tell you. There's always a little bit of we left on the tip afterwards. Doing the helicopter with our dick really ain't that fun. Speak for yourself. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go have some fun. I want to throw every single decorative pillow in the house away. They're pointless. Take up a ton of space and contribute to the clutter. And they give me a ton of anxiety. Just about everything decorative makes me feel this way. I'm not horny. It's just a boner. Sometimes we just really don't want to talk to you. We still love you. But please stop talking. When I am arguing that I am interested so it doesn't start a fight. I am not interested. Was on the championship level of Fall Guys. Got second place because that was the time my GF decided to ask 640 questions about some book or something. Absolutely maddening. Have you ever been polite and nice through clenched teeth and jaw? LOL. If I'm not talking to you, it's not because I'm angry at you or you're the problem. I probably just had a stressful day and want to peacefully relax on my own. They're dirty sexual fantasies. Yeah, but not those ones. The other one. If you are our friend and are even a 4 out of 10. We have thought about fucking you. That's not the reason we are friends. And we would not necessarily act on it given the chance, but have definitely thought about it. That's not just a guy thing. Yeah, I'm a woman and do it too, but I'd personally say those passing thoughts are reserved for my at least 6/10 guy friends lol. We're scared and we need someone to hold us. I love when my boyfriend lays his head on my chest and I can hold him and stroke his hair. When you ask what you think about and we say nothing, we mean it. If you complain about everything, eventually I am going to stop caring what you think and just do what I want and leave you alone. Those shiny new Carsmling power tools we have been collecting? They are really damn expensive. Sometimes you do look ugly and that dress does make you look fat. And I'll never tell you because then you'd leave me. Half the time when I say I need to go pee, I actually just need to adjust my dick. I masturbate a lot. I crank at least one out a day. And for some reason I tried to hit a high score for a day and I'm ashamed and astounded I even got to that number. Edit. Since some of y'all don't know how to scroll down a long thread, it's 17. Every guy has a personal high score. That if you want to go out and do stuff so often, you should help with coming up with the idea for the thing to do. When they are mad, they look even hotter. I've actually been told this and it just makes me more mad lol. Women who get upset when told the truth will eventually be surrounded by eloquent liars. I don't always want to be the one to initiate sex. A nice surprise is very welcome. I don't like having to be the one that initiates sex all the time. Makes me feel like we're only doing it because I want to. We really just want to cuddle and have our head petted until we fall asleep. We're all giant balls of muscular insecurity and anxiety from my experience. How much a fishing rod or car parts really cost? Can confirm. Just spent $800 on cheap coilovers and am currently saving $1,800 for wheels and tires. When you make us sleep on the really don't mind. Couches are pretty comfy. My grandmother's couch isn't comfy. Sometimes. A nice blowjob unexpectedly will get you things. You can open up jars by hitting them hard on the edge of the lid to break the seal. Once the seal is broken, the jar is open. We know how to communicate with the boys because shotgun on stairs isn't as hard to say as my insecurities about my place in life makes me believe you will one day leave me and I don't know how to handle this. We know when you are lying or at the very least not being 100% truthful. You may perceive it as ignorance, but sometimes it is just easier that way. We hate fighting and arguing as much as you do and will play games to avoid same as you.